Good evening, parents and future freshmen. If we have some future freshmen on with us this evening. Before we get started, I noticed there was one question in the question box. You will not be able to see each other as participants, nor be able to talk. But at the end of our video presentation, please use the Q&A to provide us with your question, and we will answer it. Thank you for joining the webinar this evening. I am Tina Johnson Harris, principal of A.J. Diamond High School. It's a pleasure to have parents of our future freshmen seeking out information about our school, even in this type of format. Typically, we would have welcomed you into the building with an evening event of presentations from students and staff, along with a tour of our building. We appreciate your patience and flexibility this evening in our attempt to provide you information virtually. For many of you, this is your first time having a student at Diamond. Please be assured that we will assist you every step of the way to ensure a successful 4 years at Diamond. Tonight, a video will be presented highlighting academics, activities, and clubs. After the video, you'll have an opportunity to ask us questions. Again, please use the Q&A box for your questions. The administrative team, they're on this evening with me, and they too are looking forward to meeting the freshman class of 2025. I would like to quickly introduce the administrators. We have Ms. Andrea Holt. If she could wave there, she is our curriculum principal. And we have, in order of on my screen, Student Services, Chris Kleckner, and Activities Principal, Mr. Hancock. We hope that tonight's event will prepare you a little bit for what is to come in the fall. We look forward to being able to see you face to face. We'll have other events in the fall. Of course, our open house is our big kickoff for our school year. But please do not hesitate to reach out to your student's counselor regarding any academic needs or any needs regarding scheduling. We look forward to seeing you next year. Enjoy the video. Welcome to A.J. Diamond High School.
Hey, class of 2025 and Diamond friends and family. My name is Cameron Rawlson, and I am currently a senior at Diamond High School, and I'm the student body president. About 3 years ago, I was giving a speech similar to this one, but as the freshman class president, and time truly does fly. It's crazy to think I have 2 months left in Diamond, and it also makes me very sad. But as I look back on my years of high school, I don't regret a single thing. And with that being said, I encourage you guys to step out of your comfort zone. Try new things, get involved, do the club you've never heard of, make your own club if you want, but reach out to your staff and faculty because they are there for you, they care for you, and Diamond truly is the best in the land. I hope all of you guys enjoy your time at Diamond the way I did because it is a great place and you guys will all grow so much. I wish each and every one of you truly the best, and I hope you guys enjoy your high school experience.
Hello, class of 2025. This is the Diamond Counseling Team. We're excited that you're here and we can't wait to see you in the fall. We're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves.
I'm Mrs. Buck, and I am the counselor for students with last names A through C.
And I'm Mrs. Jasma. I'm a counselor for students last names D through I.
Hi, I'm Mr. Hallis. I'm the counselor for students last names J through MI.
Hello, and I'm Mr. Higgins. I work with students with the last names MO to SH.
I'm Mr. Mandel, and I have students with last names SI through Z.
Awesome. So we're excited to see you guys. We're excited to have you here at school in the fall. Feel free to reach out and find our contact information on the website. Send us an email if you have any questions, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Anthea Brewer, and I am the English Department Chair.
My name is Michelle Anderson, and I'm the chair of the Social Studies Department.
So we want to talk to you a bit about transitioning to high school in general, and then also about requirements for each of our departments. So as you are transitioning into high school, whether this is your first time having a student in high school or your fourth time, we want to talk to you a little bit about things that we recommend to make that transition more successful. So one of the things that we recommend is that your student has a planner that they carry with them to all their classes. In most classes, their teachers are not going to check these, but it's a great way for you to see what's going on. If you can help your student get into the habit of writing down all of their assignments, jotting down some little notes about what they're doing, what they need to do in their planner, it's a good way for you to keep track of what they need to be doing. You should expect in high school that there's going to be a little less hand-holding going on from teachers to students. And hopefully your students will become more independent and more responsible as they transition into high school. So part of the reason that we recommend using planners is that if you're monitoring things in Q and expecting to keep on top of your students' progress through Q, it's not going to work very well, because Q is basically what has already happened. So for example, if I have an assignment that is due, I don't actually post it in Q until I have already graded all of them. So by the time it shows up in Q, it's already missing and late. So keeping a planner will help you stay on top of it rather than just seeing what has already happened in Q.
And two other things that you can do to keep yourself organized and your student organized in class is make sure that you carefully read the syllabus and materials list that will be given to your student during the first week of school. The teacher will tell you exactly what will be required this year and what they need to do to be successful in the class and what materials they might need. So please pay attention to that. And additionally, for kids, it will be new this year in the sense that high school kids are expected to monitor their own missing assignments if they miss work due to absences. So make sure in every class that your child knows where to get assignments they may have missed when they were absent and how much time they have to get those assignments turned in and where they turn them in. Those things will help more successful in the class.
So both English and social studies are required for all 4 years. You need 4 credits in both English and social studies. So in English, basically freshman year, you take English 1 or Honors English 1. English 1 is genre studies, so they will study a novel and a memoir or autobiography, a play, short stories, poetry, and it's sort of literature from all over the world. And some of it is the same classics that you'll remember probably from when you were a freshman, like Romeo and Juliet, and some of them will be more contemporary literature. For honors, if you are hoping to take Honors English 1, you can ask your current teacher at Mears or whatever middle school you attend, talk to your teacher and your counselor about how to get that application packet and recommendation for honors. So, and then sophomore year, students take either English 2 or Honors English 2, and that is world literature. Junior year, a little bit different. They take either English 3 or AP Language and Composition. Both of those focus on American literature. AP Language and Composition also prepare students to take the AP Language and Composition exam, and that focuses on argumentation and persuasion. And then senior year, it's pretty wide open. There is an option to take English 4, which is a year-long class, but you don't have to take English 4. You can also take a wide variety of electives. For example, we offer film as literature, we offer classical and world mythology, we offer contemporary literature, and then there is also an AP Literature and Composition, and that focuses on literature primarily written in English, but from around the world, and will prepare students for the AP Literature exam. So again, English 4 and AP Literature are the 2 year-long options for senior year. And then all of the electives, and I didn't list them all, there's a bunch, are typically semester-long classes. And so as a senior, you would pick 2 of those and you would take 1 each semester.
As Ms. Brewer said, you are required to take 4 years of social studies while you're in high school. In 9th grade, you will take first Alaska Studies. It's a 1 semester class in the fall. And then in the spring, there is Ancient Civilizations. You have the option in 9th grade of taking either a regular level class or an honors level class. And that would be both of those classes, Alaska Studies and Ancient Civ, regular or honors. And in the honors level class, you can expect to move a little faster, go a little more in depth into material, and also do more writing. You do not have to have participated in honors level classes in middle school in order to be in the honors level classes in high school. In fact, we encourage kids who've never done honors before to fill out the application and try honors when they get into high school. In 10th grade, we do world history, and there are 3 levels of that. There's an on-level class, an honors level class, and then an AP or advanced placement world history modern class that starts in the year 1200 and goes to today. Very challenging class, but very rewarding class for kids who are up to the challenge. In 11th grade, we have US history. And there is the advanced placement level for US history, as well as the on-level class. And then in 12th grade, we're back to semester classes with 1 semester required of US government and 1 semester required for economics. We also offer several electives in the social studies department. We have psychology, both on level and regular. We have a military history class. We have dignity and diversity is one that we're hoping to begin offering soon, as well as some other ones. So if social studies is of interest to you, you'll have lots of options of things to study when you get to Diamond.
I wanted to add there's one elective offered in the English department that is open to all grade levels, and that is journalism. So if you want to get involved in our school newspaper, which is published online, you can start taking that as a freshman, and you can take it actually for all 4 years if you want to. And what that means also is that technically you don't have to do all 4 years of English. If you've taken journalism your freshman, sophomore, junior years, you don't technically have to take an English class your senior year if you've already covered those credits with journalism. So I think that is everything for our departments. Michelle, do you have anything else to add?
I just want to say thank you very much for watching our video tonight, and please feel free to email myself, Michelle Anderson, or Ms. Brewer if you have any further questions.
And we look forward to having you at Diamond. Thank you.
Good night.
Hi, welcome to the Future Freshman Fair 2021. My name is Jeff Keller, and I'm the Science Department Chair. And I'm here with Wade Roach, who is in the Engineering Department. And our departments are intertwined, and so we're going to do this together. I'm going to talk a little about the science requirements, and then Wade will pick it up and show how engineering integrates into that, how the programs are integrated together. So the science requirements for the ASD are to have 3 years of science. That's what's required. For the Alaska Performance Scholarship, and many colleges also want to see 4 years of science. So that's what we recommend for those students. If you look at Table 1 kind of shows the possible courses that freshmen can take. Biology is listed first, and there is a prerequisite for biology. Student has to have a 3.5 GPA or higher in their 8th grade core classes, and they must have successfully completed Algebra 1. So we check that. If they meet those requirements, we automatically place them in biology. The other option, the other science course that we have is Earth Physical Science, and there are no prerequisites for that course. Mr. Roach will go ahead and talk about engineering, and then I'll come back and talk about a couple of the pathways. He's going to talk about the 2 engineering courses.
Okay, thank you for coming tonight. I'd like to talk about the 2 engineering courses that you can take as a freshman. The first one, kind of our traditional path, is Introduction to Engineering Design, or what we call IED. That can count as a physical science for freshmen. It is probably our standard engineering class. You have to be in Algebra 1 concurrently or have already completed that. And it's going to focus on CAD design, but still count as your science credit if you want to do that. The other course is Engineering Essentials. This course has no prerequisite, and it can count as a physical science requirement. And it's a good exposure to students that might be interested in engineering but really aren't quite sure. Gives you a broad coverage of all the engineering disciplines, and once again counts as your physical science requirement.
All right, thanks, Mr. Roach. I'm going to talk about a couple of the science pathways here, and then Mr. Roach will talk about how engineering fits into those pathways. So in Table 2, we have a typical science pathway if the person's not taking any engineering at all. And this just shows what happens from 9th to 12th grade. If you start with biology in 9th grade, the progression is usually to take chemistry in 10th grade. And there's an option also to take AP Environmental. In 11th grade, that student would probably take one of the AP courses, one of either AP Chemistry or AP Biology. And then when they get to 12th grade, they would take Physics or AP Physics. If the student starts at Earth Physical start, that's what they start with in 9th grade. Then they usually do biology in 10th grade, and then chemistry and physics in 11th and 12th, or an elective. And we have a number of electives that they can take if they don't want to take chemistry or physics. We have astronomy, we have forensics, marine biology, anatomy. But we have a lot of different electives that students can take if they don't want to take those 2 courses. So those are the typical science pathways. Now I'll let Mr. Roach talk about how engineering can fit into those.
Engineering program is a 4-year Project Lead the Way nationally recognized engineering program. And students would need to take 4 years of engineering electives. And traditionally, that's hard to fit into a class list. So what we do offer is the availability for our freshman students to take that want to be in the engineering program, to take it as their 9th grade science class, therefore opening up another elective. So that makes a good option. So if you're seeing on the bottom of Table 3, engineering as science start, that means that you're essentially taking the Introduction to Engineering Design, IED, or the Engineering Essentials class as your science class during your 9th grade year, leaving 2 open slots for electives. And then the following year, you would take biology, chemistry, and physics, and continue to take engineering electives, then counting as your engineering elective course. The top of Table 3 shows what a lot of students do that are coming in and want to be in our engineering program, and they are ready to start in biology. So they would essentially take biology as their science class. They would take Intro to Engineering Design as their elective, one of their elective courses. And then you can see the flow or progression, very similar to a biology start with science. You do chemistry, and then AP Chemistry, and then physics, in addition to your Principles of Engineering course, your Digital Electronics course, and your Senior Engineering Capstone course. So 2 options for engineering pathways.
All right, and I think that's really all we wanted to just let people know. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and we look forward to seeing your students next year at Diamond High School.
Hey, math department's turn now. Jimmy Anderson here. I'm the dinosaur. 28 years in the business, loving every second of it. And of course, math rocks. So, that's a thing. Hey, so 3 years. We got you for 3 years in our math program here. So that's required for the Anchorage School District. So, and guess what? 3 of the best years in the best subject you'll ever endure. We do have math competitions. We got some serious game here at Diamond. We probably have the best math department in the district. Our youngest teacher is 6 months old. All the rest of us are 15 years plus. So you are in good hands with us. And hey, come to Diamond, let's do some math. It's a great place to learn.
Hello, Diamond families. My name is Wade Roach. I am the CTE Department Chair at Diamond High School and an engineering and science teacher. I'd like to take a few minutes to share with you our course selections that ninth graders have for CTE, as well as some of the pathways that they might be interested in pursuing. CTE is an acronym for Career and Technical Education, which is designed to give students an opportunity to try out different career pathways and, if interested, pursue in-depth study in a particular pathway. There are 16 career clusters identified by the National CTE Society. CTE classes at Diamond focus on STEM, information technology, and hospitality and tourism. In addition, we have an upper-level career-ready class for 11th and 12th grade students that still want a broad exploration of what careers are possible. The IT pathway is a deep dive into the world of bits. From programming to networking to operating computer hardware, this pathway is extremely valuable for the modern workforce. The IT pathway starts with a foundation course, IT Foundations, that gives students a broad understanding of the pathway and the introductory skills needed to proceed to more advanced courses. This one-semester class is open to all grade levels and is the starting point for students interested in IT or just want to explore it as an option. For those who want to focus deeper into the IT pathway, Diamond has a number of courses that can serve our students in this way. A typical student that wants to focus in IT might take the following courses: Foundation of IT, Computer Science, AP Computer Science Principles, Computer Animation and Modeling, Game Design and Development, or AP Computer Science A. We also have a Diamond esports team and a virtual reality lab. At Diamond, our hospitality pathway also begins with a foundation course called, you guessed it, Culinary Hospitality Foundations. This one-semester course allows students to explore what opportunities are available in this career area. Students will learn to work as a team in the field of hospitality and learn some skills to navigate around a professional kitchen at a restaurant. Students that find an interest in going deeper would then take the following courses: ProStart 1 through 4, and they could compete in the ProStart CTSO, or Career Technology Student Organization. This allows students to compete in culinary competitions. Our third pathway at Diamond is the PLTW Engineering Academy. Students interested in the engineering and construction fields can take advantage of the robust course offerings using PLTW National Curriculum. We currently have 2 ways for students to enter the pathway. Students can take PLTW Engineering Essentials or PLTW Introduction to Engineering Design. Engineering Essentials is an overview of what engineers do in our daily world and provides an exploration of all the variety of engineering disciplines. This covers mechanical, civil, environmental, electrical, and geomatics. Introduction to Engineering Design, or IED for short, is a design class that mixes art with engineering with a focus on learning how to solve problems that our world faces. CAD software is a major component of this course. Both of these foundation courses can count as a science class for students that wish to use it as an alternative to traditional 9th grade science courses. Students interested in completing the Diamond Engineering Academy pathway would continue to take PLTW courses such as Principles of Engineering, Digital Electronics, and Civil Engineering and Architecture. EDD is our senior capstone project course, and it is combined with Civil Engineering and Architecture. Students that are interested in alternative routes can also take AP Environmental Science and AP Computer Science Principles as engineering courses in their program. Students that excel in our Engineering Academy are also recognized for their achievements with a cord they can wear at graduation. Specific requirements are detailed on the engineering pathway document. In closing, I would like to summarize which courses ninth grade students should register for in our CTE pathways. A student interested in culinary would register for Culinary Hospitality Foundations for Semester 1 and ProStart 1 for Semester 2. A student interested in the Infotech pathway would register for IT Foundations for Semester 1 and Computer Science for Semester 2. And a student interested in our Engineering Academy pathway would register for either PLTW Engineering Essentials or PLTW Introduction to Engineering Design. Both of those are year-long courses. These courses can also count as ninth grade science classes for students that wish to use that alternative route. In addition to our courses, be aware that you can always compete in our CTSOs, the ProStart Club, the esports team, or the FIRST Robotics team. I hope this information will be helpful to you as you plan what courses to take next year. If you have specific questions, your Diamond counselor can address them via email or during the meeting.
Welcome to Diamond's annual Freshman Fair presentation. My name is Betsy Pascan, and I represent our world language teachers who are bringing to you an amazing perspective on learning and thinking about ourselves in the community. As many languages as you know, as many times you are a human being, an old Czech proverb. In our program at Diamond, which has a variety of languages that are narrow and deep, we have Spanish, French, German, and Japanese. These programs go from year 1 all the way through AP and sometimes honors through levels 5 and 6. We're very proud to have such a rich, deep program to offer for our students. We also offer a Diamond High World Language 4-year completion cord. This cord is given to students who have shown an excellence in world language achievement through their commitment to 4 years of a program in one language. This achievement is recognized during the graduation ceremony. We understand that the university expectations are increasing all the time. A world of opportunities are available to our students who have been committed to one language for all 4 years, and that's why we also offer that cord. Our recommendation, says Steve Lemenager from Princeton University, is that in terms of high school preparation, students take 4 years of a single language, believing that achieving proficiency in a language is preferable to not quite achieving proficiency in 2. We agree with most universities that 4 years of a single language supports students' language acquisition and increases their ability to function in a language. Another important reason for your child and our students to take languages is that employers are hiring. According to the American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages, 1/3 of employers in our country in 2020 reported a high dependency on language skills other than English. 1/3 of employers are reliant upon foreign languages and say that their foreign language needs are not being met. These are job skills that will translate into opportunities. And as our students grow and become more engaged with languages, they become more engaged with the world, their perspectives broaden, their horizons broaden, and we end up with engaged world citizens from our programs. We hope that you will take advantage of these amazing opportunities that Diamond offers and join us at Diamond in one of our world languages. If you have any questions or want further information, contact me at the given address. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Andrea Gardner, and I am the Fine Arts Department Chair and the Choir Director. Here at Diamond, we take pride in the variety of fine arts classes we offer to students, and the teachers in this department are outstanding. Let's take a look. Meet our orchestra director, Dr. Rodrigo Pessoa de Almeida. We offer 2 orchestra ensemble classes. Both are year-long commitments. Freshmen may sign up for concert orchestra or audition for symphonic orchestra and sign up with director approval. Haven't touched your string instrument since 6th grade orchestra? Don't let that stop you. Mr. Pessoa is the teacher you've been waiting for, and I hear there will be an exciting new opportunity with harps next year as well. Welcome to my classroom. While we're located in the very back corner of the school, you'll rarely feel isolated in the choir room. Here, every voice matters and makes a difference. Community and teamwork are everything, and music becomes so much more than notes and words on a page. Incoming freshmen may sign up for mixed choir with no audition or previous choir experience needed. At the end of your freshman year, you'll have an opportunity to audition for concert choir and swing choir, our advanced ensembles. In the last 4 years, students in these choirs have traveled to Hawaii to compete in an international festival, toured Oregon universities to participate in rehearsal clinics, and most recently performed in Disney's California Adventure Park, as well as record in a Disney recording studio. Wherever our adventures take us next, I hope you'll consider joining our community and finding a home in our classroom. Let's talk about band. Take it away, Mr. Edwards.
Good evening, incoming freshman parents and students. My name is Jason Edwards. I'm the band director here at Diamond High School. I'm proud to say that I've been at Diamond since 2004. And I am also proud to say that I am a Diamond graduate, also a Mears graduate. I graduated from Diamond in 1995. We have consistently at Diamond had very, very strong music programs, and it's just due in part to just the students just being really involved and just having a good time. We have concert and symphonic band for all the students that have gone through band at Mears. Concert band is usually for the younger students. Most of the 9th graders come into to concert band, and you don't have to audition to get into concert band. Symphonic band, you do have to audition. Of course, this last year, weren't really able to do a lot of live auditions or anything, so I took recommendations from Mr. Campbell for students coming into symphonic. But as the years go, there will be a formal audition process for a symphonic band. And you guys are happy. You can email me if you have any specific questions on what that might be. Jazz band is a 0-hour full elective class. It's a 0 hour, which means it starts at 6:30 in the morning. So students need to have transportation to get there in the morning, but it is open to all students, all music students that are currently enrolled in band to take jazz band. Being in the Mears Jazz Band helps, just having some experience, but you don't necessarily have to have experience to do it. So that's another option.
Last but not least, our art program. There's never a dull moment in class with Mr. Lickenthaler and Mr. Eamon. The art program at Diamond offers both a sequential track of courses as well as standalone single semester ones. Incoming freshmen may sign up for Art 1, which is a year-long course that is a prerequisite for Art 2, Advanced Art 1 and 2, and AP Art Studio. Additionally, freshmen may sign up for Art Studio, which is a beginner's introduction to art, pottery, or jewelry classes, each a single semester without prerequisite requirements. Don't hesitate on your chance to enroll in these classes because they fill up quickly. Whichever fine arts classroom you're hoping to find yourself in next year, all 5 of us are here to help answer your questions and help you proceed in your pursuit of the arts. We cannot wait to welcome you to F Hall.
Welcome to the girls' locker room. My name is Mrs. Fisher and I'm one of the physical educators here at Diamond. This is the locker room and this is where you would go and stuff your belongings in before you come to PE class. If you need to use the restroom on the way out, we have individual stalls. And we're going to head into the first teaching area, which is the large gym. And if you were a student in my class, such as Mr. Lowers, you would be sitting on the bleachers waiting for class to begin. You'll notice all of our championship banners up above. So many that we don't have any more space. And above that is the indoor track, about 12 laps for a mile. Now I would like to take you on a tour. Okay, now we're going to continue into the small gym, which is another teaching station. You might have Miss McNitchin here for a volleyball class, and you would just be sitting on the bleachers waiting for your class period to begin. This is a nice teaching space. And now I will show you where the weight room is.
Welcome to the weight room. This is right at the end of the hallway. We have a couple of restrooms available for you here. And let's take a look into the weight room. One of the great things about a weight room is you have a large variety of activities. The Light Fitness machine contains a pin where you can make it heavy for those who need it heavy, make it a little lighter for those who need it a little lighter. Got a great rowing machine right here. We got treadmills over there. Just a tremendous variety of activities. We got some free weights and dumbbells, and we have the bench press and other machines throughout the area. We have many windows over here. Some of them are have the shades down, but on a nice day you get the windows up even in the winter, and it's nice to work out while you're looking outside.
Now we're moving to Winchester Alumni Stadium. I'm not gonna go out in the rain and show you the whole thing, but it has a lovely track, porta potties, nice bleachers, and this is where you would be if you were in a flag football class, softball class, and sometimes we take other classes out here for fitness activities on the stairs. Welcome to Diamond.
Hello, I'm Major Toft, the Senior Army Instructor for Diamond Junior ROTC. The U.S. Army Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, better known as JROTC, is one of the largest character development and citizenship programs for youth in the world. The purpose of this congressionally mandated organization is to instill in students in the United States secondary educational institutions the value of citizenship, service to the United States, personal responsibility, and a sense of accomplishment. JROTC's mission to motivate young people to be better citizens is the guidepost for the program's success. JROTC is one of the most successful and significantly impactful youth-oriented programs in American history. This year, despite the pandemic, our cadets organized and carried out a clothing drive, food drive, and toy drive, as well as conducted park cleanup for local baseball fields, nature preserves, and recreation parks. As educators and others measure success, we have identified 5 quality indicators used to measure the effectiveness of the program in high schools. These 5 quality indicators are attendance, graduation, discipline, dropout rate, and GPA. JROTC exceeds schools' averages in each of these categories. As an accredited special purpose program, Diamond Junior ROTC must adhere to advanced standards of quality. In 2015, Cadet Command implemented the Junior ROTC program accreditation known as JPA Evaluation Program. The JPA provides a holistic review of cadets and instructors' performance with emphasis on documenting continuous improvement. During the most recent review, Diamond Junior ROTC received the highest evaluation rating in Alaska.
I'm Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Isabel So, and I'm the BC for Diamond GRTC this year. And the reason why I like GRTC is because it's a program that brings kids from all ages and backgrounds all together, and it helps develop leadership skills for those cadets.
Hi, I'm Deli Mulu, and I'm the Bravo Company Commander. What I like most about ROTC is the activities we have in the program, and I just like making new friends in here. It's really fun.
My favorite activity that I like to do, I would say, is interacting with the cadets and just getting to know them, and also the events that we have. So we actually have a lot. We have bowling, wacko games, we have drill competitions, the car wash, rifle team, robotics, and so much more. And because of those events, we get to actually compete with other schools and get to know other kids from ROTC programs, which is super nice because not only are we learning from our own program, we're learning from other cadets from other schools, and that's honestly a really cool thing that no other program in high school has.
My favorite activities are military ball, wacko games, and I think the lock-in. The lock-in's pretty fun.
So I totally recommend joining ROTC.
And I really wish for you guys to join ROTC, guys.
Hey Diamond, this is Charlotte Crookshank. I'm the president of the class of 2024, and I just wanted to say a few things. So I know you guys are probably really nervous, you know, you're coming into freshman year, it's high school, it's all brand new, but as someone who just went through this, I just want you to know, no need to be nervous. Diamond is so fun, there's so many fun activities. Personally, my experience was on Zoom, but it was still really fun. Getting to know like your teachers and the other students, it's really an exciting experience, and I know you guys will love it. As my freshman year, I was in student government, so I got to be in the building to make the freshman tour video, and that was really fun. I just wanted to say, like, don't be nervous. Like, Diamond is an amazing, accepting, so fun community, and I hope you guys have an amazing year.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was very thorough, comprehensive. That is exactly the information that we would have shared with you in the evening. We have been monitoring the Q&A box, and hopefully you can see those live answers. I was busy answering those, but there is one in the chat there. Andrea Holt will answer that one for you. Something that I want to reiterate is, you notice there are many, many, many things for a student to get involved in high school. And statistically, it is known that the more involved a student is in their high school, the more successful they are. We want our students to be connected to their school. And as you can see, there are various activities for a student to get involved in. They don't have to be an athlete. Now we have esports. And so for those parents who have students that like to game, I say, come on out, because our team in its first year won the championship. And so we're very proud of that. Want to say, anything that we do it well. And so the other thing is, if you notice, one of the slides said, be a legacy or something like that. I've been telling the freshmen, make your mark in a positive way, either academically or athletically, or even promoting a club that we don't have yet. Mr. Hancock has a process for students who are interested in a club that we don't offer, that can be initiated by a student, and they go and find an adult to help them sponsor that. And if they have bylaws or a constitution per se about how they're going to conduct themselves and what the purpose is of that club, it's very rare that it's not approved. So as she answers away, and maybe there are some things that we can answer in person. Yes, so I'm going to go from the bottom down. How many credits do you need to graduate? You need 22.5 credits in the appropriate areas. Often folks kind of get that confused. And so throughout the entire 4 years, counselors will be tracking that. You too can see that information in your student's queue. It will tell you what is still needed after each year. So our freshmen, for us to really know that they are on track, 6 credits after a full year should be obtained. You'll be able to sign up for electives through your counselor, but we have opened up the electronic student requests, and there are electives listed there as well. You'll be able to make changes or request up until April 22nd. And if you would like to make changes after that, then you could just contact the counselor. It looks like Mr. Hancock is answering the question about esports. Thank you. And I remember seeing a question about National Honor Society. Yes, we do have National Honor Society, and there is a process for that. Obviously, we would need for that 9th grader to get academic grades to be able to apply. And our advisor for that, she will send out information when it is time for inductees. Okay, so there's a question about, I want to have a career in medical field, but I'm not exactly sure what kind of classes I should take. That is a very interesting question, because some of our high schools have medical pathways. However, at Diamond High School, we prepare you for that foundation. So what you would do is you would take a biology class. We have human anatomy. We encourage kids who are going into the medical field to also take chemistry, and some also take physics. And then of course your math, we would encourage you to try to go all the way through calculus. And ROTC is an elective, not a club. And it's a 4-year program. So we expect when our cadets first start in the 9th grade, they start as LET 1s and they will end as LET 4s. The course list available. Yes, Ms. Holt, I would have to defer to you where that could be found. If you could put that into the chat. There is not an age requirement, so they would start in the 9th grade for ROTC. Yes, you may still get into the biology class. I want to preface that in the 8th grade, we do rely on the recommendations of the teacher. However, we know that in middle school, the quarter system, sometimes students may not have done so well in a quarter. And we also know that students may have an interest. And so when we change that recommendation, we don't take that lightly. We do make sure that we've looked at everything, and the the potential for the student to do well and be successful in the class that was not recommended. However, it is most likely, it's not very frequently that we deny that, but we want to make sure that kids are ready for that course that they are asking to take that was not recommended. So in the queue system, your student should be selecting 2 electives. And Ms. Holt, I know you're busy typing there. I don't know exactly where we are. You can help me out here.
Okay, I think I've gotten most of them. There is a question about, can you still get into a biology class even if your science teacher doesn't recommend you? And that's very similar to a question of, can I still get into honors English if I'm not recommended for honors? We do rely heavily on the 8th grade teacher recommendations, also the applications. However, if a parent wants to say, I know my student wasn't recommended for biology, but I really want them in biology, we will ask for that in writing, because you are overriding our best educational decision as to what is best for your child, but we can certainly work around that. Feel free to contact your child's counselor. I've had several questions about, how do I know who my kid's counselor is? I know we went through those a little bit quickly with the alpha groups. They are listed on our school website as well, under staff and counselors, and their alpha group and emails are there.
So yes, I spoke to a recommendation. There's quite a few questions about that. And what I think we should do is we'll just get a message out to MERS about that in case parents are asking. We can have the counselors over there relay that information as well. Is drama a class or an elective? Drama is an extracurricular activity, and that occurs after school. Our director, Carrie Smith, conducts auditions, and so not everybody who auditions is chosen, but we have quite a few opportunities throughout the school year. We have 2 plays, and then we do our traditional and legacy DNL skits. So there are opportunities across the year. Yes, if you were not zoned for Diamond, there is a second lottery. I would ask that you contact Carrie Smith, our registrar, to assist you with that. And then Andrea, I think there's a question there about, where do you get the honors applications?
So the honors applications are being handed out by the counselors at MERS. They have all of the material. We are also posting a recording of this webinar along with many of the handouts will be posted hopefully tonight, if not by morning, on our Diamond website. And any questions as to, where do I get this? How do I access that? How do I go back in and change? If you're having any issues with that, please reach out to our counselors. They are available and very willing to help our future freshmen.
There's a great question about earning college credit, and we didn't mention the Alaska Middle College program, but I will say with our PLTW courses, we have a matriculation agreement with UAA, and if students have taken those courses, there's an opportunity for them to advance and to the next course. But not all colleges may accept that type of agreement. But as far as college credit, many students are ready to be involved at the college level, and so there should be some information coming about opportunities for the Alaska Middle College. They usually have an interest type of night, so you can get more information about that. It's also available on the ASD website if you're interested in that.
Tina, if you don't mind me jumping in, there's several questions about core classes already being loaded for freshmen.
Sure.
What we did was we put every freshman in English 1 and every freshman in science, every freshman in regular Alaska Studies. And what am I missing there? Science or space science.
Sure.
Once the recommendations are shared from MIRS to Diamond, our counselors will then change the physical science or space science to biology for those kids who need it. They will change the English 1 to honors English 1, and we put everybody in Algebra 1, but we will certainly take those kids who need a little extra support and move them into a survey of algebra class. And we will take those students who already had Algebra 1 and or geometry into the appropriate class. So we wanted to make it as simple as we could for our freshmen. And because we don't have their recommendations yet, we only put out the electives for them to choose from for their freshman year.
So the band teacher's name, his name is Jason Edwards. If you have any specific questions for him about symphonic band.
Okay, the question about course descriptions. There is a program of studies available on the ASD website. And I can also make sure that we drop that into our freshman folder as well. And that describes every class that's offered in the district. Just because it's listed in the program of studies, though, doesn't mean we offer it at Diamond. There are about 1,500 classes listed in there. But any description that you need to find that is offered on your freshman elective sheet, you can look up the course description in the program of studies.
All right, so we are down to about 3 minutes, and we had allotted till 6:30 for this presentation. I see there's a few more questions here. So when you complete your credits for high school, you have completed 22.5 credits, and they don't go towards your college credit. I think what your question may be is, if I take AP classes, what does that benefit me? And it really depends on the university or college. Many students who take AP courses opt to take the test for AP. And depending on the college, you could very well earn college credit, or what we would say, be able to bypass, I would say, bypass the first year of courses. And it really just depends on that college. I'd hate to say, but sometimes you might have to have a 4 or 5 on that test. And we'll be able to help you navigate that as you get closer along. All right. And let's see. So good question. This is always something that I found with immersion programs. You're so accustomed to, in elementary school, you have social studies paired with that immersion language content. Same with middle school. We don't do that in high school. We open it up so that you have more choice to take other things. And so your Japanese won't be paired with social studies. However, there will be in that immersion course social study related to Japanese, but it won't be like you've been accustomed to. So you'll have your Alaska Studies separated, as well as your Ancient Civ separated. So in that 22.5 credits, I would advise you all to go to the website and really look at how many credits are for each one of the areas. I do recall in the chat Someone was asking about how many PE. There's 1.5 PE, and there are 7 elective credits. So that means that there are various opportunities for you to acquire that credit. Some kids love to take art and music, and they get it in that area. Some will dabble here and there and take additional PE. Your Japanese immersion counts for your elective as well. That's a very good question. So it's not on our website per se about the pathway of how does the 4 years of high school relate to the performance scholarship. That is on the SD website, where you can see what's the GPA that you need to acquire to qualify. What are the courses that you should have taken in your 4 years of high school? Great question. All right, so it's 6:31. We thank you so much for joining us today. And again, I'll reiterate, if you have any questions related to academics or scheduling, our counselors are available. The breakup for the Alpha is on our website as well. And I hope that today was informative. The video will be uploaded to our website, and we have a recording here. We'll be able to do that as well. So you can go back and review it, and other parents who weren't able to attend tonight. So thank you so much. Have a great evening. Take care, be well, and be safe.